Չէ, դիտել եմ սառնարան, որտեղ մլակներ էին վրան հավաքվում։
Շկախելով խոսան ոչինչ
Huh.
չի։
Hi Bagrat Jan.
Հայ Արտուր ջան։
We just did the video with the Armenian, and now is the time for English version of the same topic. So maybe this will be a bit boring for you to talk about the same things, but for our English-speaking audience, it's good to know this information. And yeah, I would like you to share your experience of curing the psoriasis issue with the skin, and I would like you to tell your experience, how it started, what kind of things you felt right in the beginning, and what you tried before doing the Banjar cleanse, and after how the cleanse was actually going.
Okay, Artur Jan. Everything was started in last year, yes, when I noticed some little point in my eye. And in the first time I think that it's normal, maybe some allergy or something else, it will be covered somehow, but after several weeks I see that it start growing, and in new areas in my body, mainly in this part. In that period, again, I think that it's maybe some allergy or something, I don't know, some special reaction from something. Maybe it will be okay in future somehow. But in some day when I wake up and see my face in the mirror, I see that now it's in all my covering all this part in A's, here this part, in globally in all face, yes, and also in some parts of my hands. And I understand that this is something seriously need to go to the doctor. And I go, they check my skin, and give me the diagnosis, yes, that this is the psoriasis. In that time I didn't have any information about psoriasis or other skin issues, and I start to research some information about this issue, and the main information is that is an uncurable problem. It's for all life, let's say, and you need all life take this problem under control, use some special medicaments, some special things to cover the skin problems. And I start this process. I use some special shampoos.
And creams, yeah.
And shampoos, creams, some medicaments drink.
So it's not just you researching the internet.
No.
It was a prescription by the doctor.
Yes. From internet, I only research information, not the solutions. So I start this process. After 2-3 weeks, when I use these medicaments, everything was covered. My skin clear.
As you say, it was even better than
even
before.
Better, yes. When I look in the mirror, I have this feeling that it's now more clear than before. But it's not stayed by this status long time. After maybe 1 month, the issue back, and now this time even worse. Yes,
More aggressive.
More aggressive. And the process should be repeat each time. You use some medicaments which are contain some hormones. That's the reason why you can't use it every day, because if you use it it's in
Often?
Yes, often in after some time it didn't have any effect. So I use it's fixed, waiting some time when the psoriasis back, start use again, waiting when it end, repeat. But this time when everything was normal after medicaments, time by time, each time was slower and slower. Let's say.
What do you mean slower? What was slower?
Not slower.
Shorter.
Shorter. So yeah. Sorry for bad English. Shorter and shorter.
So it's the good part was shorter.
Yes, was shorter, and each time when it repeat, it's affecting more and more parts of my body.
Yeah.
So I understand that this is not a solution. This is only temporary, some covering method. If I need to go out and want to have some normal face, I can use this medicament, cover in 1-2 days, but it's not a solution for long term. In that time, I already hear about you. One of my friends in that time already worked with you. She also have some skin problems and fully covered. Recovered, yes. But when I ask her the methods, how she work with you, she said that you don't eat these some special diets or these kind of things. In that time, I understand that I'm not ready in current time for this. I give myself some time to prepare. And after the new year, I call you. We have discussed together and we start. You give me the clear instruction. What should I do? And in that time, I understand that we talk not only about some diets. There are some other points also, which are have same
value.
Same value, yes. Not only. So first time I understand that we work only with food, nothing else. But then you say that we also need to do some physical things, some meditations, and lot of other points. And we start this process. That's the short story how the issue was started and how which things I try, and after which point I start work with you.
And please couple of words about how it's actually the process gone, how many days it took, like what you did, and from which point you start to feel, as you said, like it was some point when it was like quite active, the skin issue, but then it's stuck in some point. So all those things, like in a couple of words.
Globally we worked together. The main process part was take 6 months. I can separate it in different small parts. Let's say 1 month we when we start, I eat only raw food, yes, the fruits or some vegetables, plus some cooked stuff.
Mm-hmm. Cooked veggies or
Veggies, yes, or rice,
some
or,
rice or...
yes.
Mhm.
Not everything and not every fruits.
Mhm.
So there are some exceptions. Yes, the citrus, bananas.
Mhm.
These
And not mixing many types of fruits together,
yes,
just
yes.
one type.
Only one type fruits for each time, and for vegetables there are also some rules that you say me. So the first always start from raw food first.
Mhm.
After eat the proteins, and then other things.
Yeah, like a protein, which is lentils, chickpeas, kidney beans.
Yeah.
Those are all high protein products.
Yes.
So even like if you eat, let's say, salad and chickpeas or lentils, and then you want to eat some baked veggies, eat the veggies in the end.
Yes. And the interval between the
Meals?
Yes, 4 hour, minimum 4 hour interval, and before sleeping also I need 4 hour, minimum 4 hour
Mhm.
interval. The water, drink water always after when I eat, after 2 hour, minimum 2 hour,
Mhm.
and before eat 13 minutes.
Mhm.
This is the first month what related with the diet. Also in the first month we start the meditations, some kind of meditations, and some exercise with breath, yes.
Mhm.
Second month only raw food.
Yeah, we excluded the
Yeah,
cooked stuff. Excluded.
yes, only raw food. Continue the meditation. Some new exercise are started, mainly the Nauli.
Mhm.
After this month, we start another part. 9 days only fruits,
Mhm.
fresh fruits.
Juices.
Juices, yes. Sorry, not fruits, juices.
Yes.
Uh,
So before, like, also you did the charcoal part, like with the cleanse with the charcoal,
yes,
and then after we started the juices.
yes. Juices, you say from which fruit or from which vegetable I need to do, how to do, which portions, yes. After 9 days, 5 days fasting,
Mhm.
3 or 5. First time you say 3 days, and if I feel
Okay,
normally,
you go
yes,
for 2 more days.
yes. 5 days fasting, only water, and after that again, like in mirror, yes,
Mhm.
9 days
Juices.
juices, 1 month raw food, and 1 month raw food
Plus
plus
cooked.
some cooked.
Cook stuff, and then some part we go like bringing back some products you were excluded.
Yes, step by step, one by one, we bring back one thing. For me, it's cheese. Yes.
Mhm. And bread.
Bread, yes. Eat in some period, understand how it's affecting my
reaction.
Yes,
Mhm.
reaction. If everything okay, one more thing, and step by step.
Come to like a normal reality, but
but
eating
not
the right
yes,
way.
but in the right way, not like before.
Mhm.
Everything together.
Yeah.
Every day.
Chaotic.
Yes.
And also, like as you told, you were during this cleanse, during the juices, you were doing the enema, like cleaning the intestines,
Yes.
and also you were doing the nauli and the meditation.
Yes.
All the process was continued with the meditation
Yes.
and with the Nauli. And I want you to tell your experience with the meditation, how it was a bit first like a new thing for you, strange, but then
Yeah, it's fully new thing for me because I never have any experience with meditations before. In first steps, I don't understand how I should do it. Is it correct or not? How understand the effect of this? But after some time, when you have some little experience, you start feeling the results, and by yourself understand are you doing it correctly or not. And first feeling which come to me after these meditations is my minds, yes, let's say, start worked very
more structured
and clear. And no matter in which industry, yes, what I do, what I start to do, it's like then from somewhere somebody give me some instruction where already written the points how to do.
Yeah, the image is more clear for you.
More clear, yes. You, for example, want in work, for example, need to do some task, you clearly understand the steps, how start, how to do, and which result you want to see after it. That's the main feeling that I knew for me after these meditations.
And just to explain to others the meaning of the meditation. All kinds of health issues people are getting. They're getting because of before those issues became visible, there were like some periods where they were having some emotional struggling, some other kind of like things which were uncomfortable for them, or they were passing through some emotional stuff. Which was affecting on them, and the emotions and the mind is by time it's starting to give the visible like material effect. So people, they think that let's say for 1 year they were having some stress, it just can some time will pass, and they, let's say they go for vacation and they have some rest, and it will just go. But it's having some impact on the body, and sometimes it's not that easy to clean the effect. So you need to do some more like deep cleanse, mental and physical, and let's say the feelings. And each like body part is responsible for specific emotions. And for example, like the feeling of calmness is responsible for the skin, not for many things, but also for the skin quality. And those people, like, it's not just 99% but 100%. If you check people who have skin issues, you will see that somehow the calmness is damaged. So they are like all the time rushing somewhere, or like they can't be calm still, and many other things connected with the calmness. So what we were doing with you in the meditations, first of all, trying to collect all the energies inside your body, because when the attention is not focused, as you say, like that's why when you get good results in structured doing some work, because your attention and energies became more focused in your body. And at the same time, when you are focusing your energies inside your body, you can give to those focusing some information, some feeling. So in your point, it was like the calmness feeling, and as you can remember, when you were coming to my place, I was checking how it's going on. First times it was like quite not calm. So I was telling you, you imagine that in front of you is your daughter, and you're trying to calm down her, like, so how you will speak to her, right? It's like very calm and silent. So time to time, time passed, you start to feel that what is missing in your emotion. So you start to bring those emotions inside of your body, and it gave the effect.
Yeah.
So it's like there are many cases when people, they try to do this kind of cleanse just using physical part, the food, the raw food or the fasting, detox, and not paying attention to the main thing which caused the problem.
Yeah.
It's not possible to fully recover. And yeah, that's
these meditations give their effect, and this is the not let's say less effect than the food part.
less important.
Yes, less important.
And as you say, like at some point when you like force, like you, basically what you do is like you're forcingly install some emotion which is missing inside you. But as you told, at some point it was just mechanically coming to you, just randomly. You were walking in the street.
Yeah. So in duration, of day, by meditation, when I try to by myself make these emotions to have in, for example, in day 1 hour when I feeling this good calm emotions. After some times when I practicate these meditations, this time grow, because 1 hour I do myself, and in average globally 1-2 hour is kind of automatically to me. That's that's the good thing also. After these meditations, this feeling will come to you automatically, and you don't need to
force
this
to bring it.
Yes.
So what's happening is becoming like your real nature.
Yes.
Because, like, for example, when somebody is having, let's say, a family issue, like all the time some fight in the family or other thing, or the person is in army, when there is each day some stress. This stressful situation becomes the natural, normal state of the person. So even like some time is passing, there is nothing to be like unhappy with, but the feeling is still there. And even like the person is not understanding that he or she is in this situation. But if somebody is will look like on the face, even the face expression is showing that there is something wrong. But for most of the people, they can't see even their own face expression to make some judgment about the situation, like the spiritual situation. So all those components, like the physical part, the food, the emotions, the energetic part is very important. And I want to use this chance to say that, for example, with the women, they are having let's say some negative emotion towards their like partner. Those kind of emotions can bring some issues with the breast cancer, or not the cancer, but some issues, or with the womb and the genital part could struggle because of this. And in this case, also it needs some meditation, some correction with the food and meditation to come to the right stage. Why I want to say about this now, because this topic is about a bit sensitive. Not everybody can talk about this. So using our topic, I'm kind of using the chance.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, thank you, Bagrat for cooperating really well, because not everybody are ready to do things more like clear way, and sometimes you are spending more energy to bring the person to some stage when he or she will do things like correctly. So this is like more energy to waste. In your case, it was not like that, and the reason why I record those videos, so people will get inspired by people like you, that it's something is possible to do.
Yes.
As I told just in the Armenian version, even like if like me, I'm making some furniture or doing something physical, when I see in YouTube there is somebody who achieved good results in a house, not in some factory or something with a special tools, but just with normal tools. For me, it's kind of like also motivation that I can do this furniture.
Yeah.
And with the health, it's totally the same way. It's you create your own health.
Yeah. I am also want to use this chance to thank you too, Arturjan, to help me all this time. Yes. Always answering all my questions and helping me do everything correctly, and for these good results that I have.
Okay, Bagrat, thank you. Բարձանք։
Կես անգամ ոնց է։
Հա, էս էլ 20 րոպե տևավ, լավ է։